Players, a lot of smiles after Federer came up with a vintage Sampras shot. Pete had the retort, "That's my shot." Hope you're enjoying this very special event, and thanks for sharing part of your Thanksgiving with us. Set for set number 2 in Malaysia.
Putting it up there as the pinnacle sport. When you've got someone in your sport globally who is so good, it's great for everybody, right through to the grassroots of the game.
Now, was that grunt out of encouragement, or was that grunt out of, well, I've got to finish it here, I'm starting to wear down here?
He's getting the crowd behind him. They want 3 sets.
15-all.
Once again, he finds that serve, and more importantly, the angle that he gets from that ball is extraordinary. It's got a fantastic motion. It's relaxed.
30-15.
30-15, first game of the second.
He's a great role model for tennis. I think he's a great role model for any sport or anything, any person. Class act. Very well presented.
Well, the quality of Roger Federer is immediately, once he started dominating the sport, he decided that he was going to be the ambassador for the game. And, you know, with his own charity, plenty of money goes to the children, the underprivileged children in South Africa, where is the native land of his mother. And also the UNICEF ambassador, world ambassador.
30-40.
Plus other enormous amounts of charities. So Sampras with break point.
Please.
First one of the match.
Deuce.
Well, he was going for it from way behind the baseline. Probably wasn't going to cut the mustard, but oh well, he thought, why not?
Well, it's tough. I mean, he's been able to do it in the past. Always a little more difficult under pressure. Break points.
Juice once again with the off-pace serve out wide.
Advantage.
No off-pace about that serve. Seeing Sampras moving forward, able to put a little more heat on it. So advantage to Federer.
So that big forehand gives him the opening of the second set. And you know, these two players, you talk about quality, you talk about their environment. Very rarely, and this is what I love about these two players, very rarely do you see their parents around. Roger Federer's parents just fly in and out every now and then. They turn up to Wimbledon, watch the first couple of rounds, go home, and turn up if he's involved late in the tournament. Pete Sampras' story is a little different in the sense that when they went and watched him play for the first time in '92 at the US Open final against Edberg, he lost. So they said, oh, that's it, we're not going, we're a bad omen. They turned up again in the year 2000 when he won Wimbledon and broke Roy Emerson's record of 12 Grand Slams. So what an amazing time to make their return. You know, it's good to see people, Pete, do it on their, go about it and become their own person.
Yeah, it's certainly an important point that you make there. At the end of the day, it is the players that have to do the job. It's not the mums and the dads out there. They've got to be the driving force, obviously getting them to the tournaments, financing them, but play the role at the end of the day as a parent.
13 love.
That's a big serve. Take a look at it again.
Ball toss is just in the same place time and time again. Such well disguised with that movement of the wrist. And bit of work with the racket head. Federer this time missing the open court with the pass. Look, Federer's serve the same. He's up there. Same style, same motion. Just turning the racket face a little bit more.
So it's 40 love. Sampras Berger just going down the wrong way, I think. Oh, that's talent.
He's a Swiss maestro.
And he's apologising to the crowd because he made Pete Sampras try and run for a drop shot.
40-15.
Don't do that to the old bloke.
Game Sampras.
So quality serve once again. And we're tied away at 1-1. Sampras jogging to return serve now. Just trying to keep himself warm. You know what's amazing is that Andre Agassi, up until last year, was still playing at the same age. Incredible.
15 love.
Actually played a challenger that Agassi came back and played in Burbank, California. It was obviously the draw card, so forth, but
You or him?
when well, certainly not me.
13 love.
He in his own right, obviously, but the fact that he was back playing a challenger and starting that climb back, he was outside the top 100, worked his butt off, got himself into shape, and all of a sudden then he came back to number 1. Grand Slam contender.
13.
So 30-15 here, but I feel like those two years on either side that actually he had some dips. It gave him longevity in the game because he actually went away from the game and actually he didn't get the wear and tear, the miles covered.
14.
Little travel miles.
More
the wear and
physically,
tear of
but
competition.
obviously mentally as well, yeah, without a doubt.
Look at this shot. This is a perler. To snap the wrist, short angle.
Game of Federer.
So it's Federer at his very best there to wrap up the third game of the second set. He leads 7 games to 6 and 2-1.
Sampras now trying to G up the crowd a little bit more.
15 love.
You know, they've been remarkable too, the public here. They've just lapped